Rhok! What's going on?
What's the purpose of all the wheelies and everything?
Oh, I don't know.
Huh? I thought this was designed to be on 2 wheels, not 1.
Here's a fan requested vlog from me. I often get asked, "Dear Jake, why are you so cool?" I'm like, "Cause I do wheelies, motherfucker, what do you think?" People ask me, "Jake, how do you convince your parents to let you get a motorcycle?" Well, I'll tell you what I did. My parents didn't want to let me get a motorcycle either, so I grew the fuck up and moved out and bought one. But some people, they don't want to do that, I guess. So I often get asked how they think they can convince their parents. I've even had people say, could you talk to my parents? Could you talk to you know what I'm saying? No, I'm not talking to your parents. So how do you convince mom and dad to let you get a motorcycle? Well, I don't know. Like I said, I've never done it. But I'm going to try to give you some ideas from I guess what you could say is an adult man. How I did it, or how I would go about it if I, like, was, you know, my maturity to now to then. You know, you got to think about it like, they're thinking that riding a bike is dangerous, and they're right. Or they're thinking it's going to cost some money, and then they are right. And they're thinking you're going to get into no good. So you got to try to, I think what you should do, if it was me, if my parents were like, "Look, we don't want you to we don't want you to get a motorcycle," and I was of the age where I could get a license, like 16, get like a weekend off work or something, hey, maybe don't even tell them you're doing this, go take the motorcycle safety course. Now you'll probably need somebody older to sign, so you just try to find a cool uncle or somebody, you know, somebody who's over the age who'll sign and not tell anyone. There's probably somebody out there like that. And then maybe don't even tell them right away that you took the course. Like, you know, maybe keep it a secret. Maybe this makes things worse. You have to judge your parents. Maybe lying to them about this would be a stupid idea. But if you saved up your money, get the fuck out of my fucking lane. Come on. If you like saved up your money and you went and took that course. And now I know in Texas you have to take that course in order to get your license, so you'll have to do it regardless. So might as well, you know, get it done. But if you took that, and then I think you went, then I know at least in Texas, all you gotta do is then go down to the DMV, just pay like a few bucks, and you can get the license. If you did that, I think that would show a lot of like maturity on your end. And also, I mean, they provide you all the gear, you know, usually, just make sure, but when I did, you know, they provide you all the gear if you don't have any, and they provide you the motorcycle, and you could go in there clueless on how to ride, and they're going to teach you how to ride a motorcycle, like beginning to end. You know, you have the course, you have the certification, so you could like go to your parents and be like, "Hey, look, you know, this doesn't mean I'm going to get a motorcycle, but I just want to show you guys I did go and get my license to get one, and I'm not doing that to threaten you guys. I'm trying to get a bike. I just wanted to show that I was able to pass this course. I learned how to ride a motorcycle safely. I learned all the rules of the road, and I've been certified by the state to ride a motorcycle." I think that would go a long way with parents, you know, like, and then you maybe even take it a step further. Maybe if that doesn't work or whatever, maybe you go and you say, and look, Mom, I'm not even looking at motorcycles yet, but this is the gear I want to buy, or you already bought it. You show that your intentions are not just to jump on a motorcycle and ride it, but to safely learn how to ride a bike, to legally do all the requirements, and then to be safe. It shows that you got your head more into the right side of things. Pay for the shit yourself too. Don't just make mom and dad pay for it. Show them that, like, look, I paid for my gear, for this, for that. So maybe you got to bargain with them a bit. Maybe you sit there and tell them, like, look, you know, I'll only ride at these times. I won't ride it to school or something, or I'll only ride it to here and back. And maybe you're only going to get a little compromise that you can only do like this and this, or you can only go ride from here to here or from there to there. But I mean, hell, that's better than nothing. That's pretty cool if you're able to get anything when you were nothing before. So, you know, it's all baby steps, I think. Anytime with parents, you know, they want to say no to something. I think if you know, you don't try to completely get your way, but if you slowly work towards, okay, well, if I can't have what I want, if I can have, you know, a fraction of it, then you show respect and matureness over it. Don't do fucking wheelies and get in trouble. Like, I'm an adult, I'm allowed to do these things, you know. I only have to answer to my wife, and that's not good. That's, believe me, it's not any better. It's making noises. I'm a terrible example. Don't do what I do. I think you also, though, realistically got to ask yourself, can you afford it? Because if you're just gonna rely on your parents to pay for it, like, it's one thing if your parents are cool and they're like, yeah, it's cool, like, I want you to have a motorcycle, and if they do, they probably ride too, so good for you. That's just one idea I had, though. If your parents are saying no, instead of just going, Mom, Dad, please let me ride, like, maybe show them that, you know, you wanted to do an adult thing and get a motorcycle and ride on the road and do some fucking adult shit and go get your own fucking license and your own gear. Pay for that. Show them that you can pay for it. Show them that, you know, it's not, and it's not gonna fucking financially fuck you so you can't pay for other things you need. I know, for instance, like with my dad, that would go a long way. Showing a level of maturity like that. So, just an idea I had. Or I could just fucking move out and buy your own shit. I know. See why it would be fun though to somebody. Like if I spent money on a kid, I'll fucking tell you goddamn shit. You want to drink it? Like it's more reality than you want to just when you fucking hit a level. I don't care. They make a lot of guys. I'm not even Ferris.